Time to get back to work. Oh, goody motherfucking gumdrops. Right. Down to the Gurner household, where we're probably selling the children. Wah! Oh, Ursula, sweetheart. Shh, it's alright, Ursula. Good morning. What happened? A storm rolled in during the night. Hasn't let up all morning. Clara and I have been doing what we can in here to keep us all from washing away. Peter and Jorg are outside trying to deal with the flooding as best they can. Oh my, is the farm in danger? There's always a danger with this much rain, but we've lived through worse. Whatever happens, it will be as God wills it, if we have faith in Providence and endure what is to come. Oh, I have some food for you. Oh, thank you. Though I must warn you. Oh, Ursula, sweetie. But the pouty face! Oh, bless. Here, sorry I couldn't prepare anything more. Ooh. Didn't also ask me to say hello? He's probably courting her. Oh, yeah, let's be a good friend to him and just tell her. Oh, Jesus Christ, God is angry. Thank you. Also wanted me to say hello, by the way. Oh, he did. Good, thank you. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andres. Try to stay dry. Well, I'm about to walk outside, so we'll give it a good old college try, I guess. Oh, well, no, fuck that up immediately. Andres! Oh, I didn't see that the wall's broken. Is that from the flood? It is. Must have broken in the night. Some of our sheep escaped. We'll have to track them down later. This is the way it always is. Rain falls on the Abbey and rolls downhill to us little people. Alright, mate, I know you're the repressed proletariat, but you can't blame everything on the fucking Abbey. Well, it's hard to blame the Abbey for that. It's just how rain works. Fluid dynamics, motherfucker. There's a reason we're down here and they're up there, Andres. That is actually an entirely valid point. Fuck. Anyway, I have to get back to this. See you later. Oh, you're fucking benching that rock. What an absolute lad. Well, his dad fucking supervises, apparently. Look, it's always going to be here in case paperwork, I guess. It's like, oh, cool. You alright, Endil? Oh, Andres. Good morning, Andres. So, October and Eva, huh? Yeah? What about them? Come now, tell me juicy details about what's going on between them. I'm not a gossip, Andres. Otto practically asked me to be his messenger. I'm trying to understand how things stand. Did you really? Or did you just assume the parts all on your own? You started picking up poor habits during your time in Sassing, Andreas. Can't be the Gurtners. Peter is stern. Maybe the monks talk too much? Well, if you ask me, I think Otto's being a bit too slow about it. Oh! Alright then. Oh? He's old enough already not to be smitten with like a boy. Courtship is still a thing. They both like each other. Seems to me if you've found the right person, you should go for it. Just fucking get behind some hedges and knock out some offspring. Get married, ideally, at some point during that period. During that. Between the first and second kids is normally the way we do. It's what I would do. Strike while the iron's hot, I suppose. Where is Mr. Schmidtin, if I may ask? Oh, that's a private matter. It can be a mister, I'm very open-minded. I had intended to be waiting for me in Nuremberg. And tomorrow, once I finish my Wanderjahr. I'm not even sure if she's the right one, but it is a necessary step. It's not good for the soul to be alone, Andreas. I do hope to find someone to have at my side as we build a family. God has not given me this blessing. Or not, it could happen at any moment, Andres. The suspense will drive you insane. One hopes so. Let's get back to work, Andreas. Enough talk. Until later. I mean, it's the one warm, dry place in the whole fucking village, so, I mean, not a bad gig at this time of year. Just saw that fucking duck pog champing over there in the corner. Oh god. Oh, hello? Is there some gossip going on here, you saucy bastards? God be with you, Andres. Seems like we have a good spring storm, don't I hope it lets up soon. Good morning. I'm sure it lets up soon. As God wills it. Ulrich, I paid Gret for last week's pumpernickel. Sorry to make you wait for it. It's no trouble at all. Please say hello to Lucky for me. Lucky? That is a man who is only lucky in the broad sense, because Melpatt Bornless is a motherfucker. But, admittedly, he wears it like Patrick fucking Stewart, so I can't complain too much. My hairline is receding. Make it so. Of course. Now I'm off to home. Now I'm off to home and to the Fifers. Ooh, Michelle? No. Good morning, Agnes. What's going on with the Fifers? I think it's about a month to go before a child is due. Ooh. Midwifery when you mid the whiffs. Last one was hard. He didn't make it, Ghost rest his soul. Oh. I just want to give her the best chance she can have. Yeah, it is in God's hands. Trust in Providence. Always, Ulrich, but I'll do what I can to help. Why make the Lord do all the work? I must be off now. Good day to you both, and Andreas, stay out of the rain. Until later, Agnes. Just the most sour-faced fucking baker in the world, holy shit. Oh, there's a man yearning to be bred. Let's have a look here. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, just fucking walloping it on the ground. Good stuff. Andreas, it's such a pleasure to see you. Oh, God, look at so handsome as always. Excuse me, I think I just shat myself a little. Back for more of my rye? Yes. Andreas! I was passing by, I thought I should say hello. Now I must say goodbye. Aren't you a good man? Well, you're always welcome here, Andreas. And always welcome to my rye. Be well. Until it integrates. I wonder precisely how many people I can cuckold in this game. Hello, Ulrich. God bless you, Andreas. Wow, that is the sum total of his ability to have a conversation with me. Jesus Christ. Dour ass motherfucker. Those chickens have seen some shit. Ooh, ground. More ruins. What do you think the old Roman colony? Maybe. Stoll's house and testing is I could have so much woundwort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Well, woundwort is always useful. I do like how back in the day they did name stuff like, oh, we need it for, like, this thing has properties that do this. Cool, let's call it that. That way it's Kitty. Excuse me, I get very easily distracted, you must understand. You know, I can't wait, I can't resist. Bad like a wet pussy. Fucking hell, anyway, I'm gonna leave. Christ. Straight to hell for me. Ignore everything else. Fantabound, Widow Kempion. So I don't think I properly looked around the place last time, so I think all these guys are just generally vibing. Did you get lost again? No, I just decided to go and say hello to everyone in the village for a third or fourth time. Ooh, what's that? Some weird Wicker Man-like arrangement. He's quite curious. Oh, very nice. Hello, Ottilia. You want something? Apparently, no. Apparently I can just walk into your house, though. Everything appears to be in order. Good day. How's that scribe doing in town? Well, he's very nice. He does keep breaking into people's houses on his way to work, and I think we have to have a word with him about that. It's getting a bit excessive. Right, I will fucking get there in just a second. I'm just looking at everything. Oh, beehives. I'm not entirely sure what you're going for with the scarecrow, but alright, sure. Alright, let's get the fuck to the Abbey. To the Godmobile! I would say Popemobile, but we're not near the Vatican. Oh, round the corner. Drift. Shall we go and say hello to... Oh, hello. Father, I've said this... Sorry, it's... Father, I've said this before, but it isn't good that the water drains here so quickly. It's affecting the foundation. It needs to be looked at. Well, I understand, but if you dig here, you may be disturbing the bodies decomposing in the yard. How fucking blind do you think I am? I'm not going to exhume a fucking grave. Of course, Father, but they're going to be dug back up again anyway. Yes, but why disturb them unnecessarily? It's your church, Father, but you can't put this off forever. The foundation is going to crack. I understand. Perhaps after some of the bones have been moved to the ossuaries. Thank you, Lucky. Ah, good day, Master Mailer. Good day, Father Thomas. Everything alright with the church? Oh, yes, Lucky was again reminding me of the danger severe rainfall can pose to the foundation. God looks after his flock, but sometimes the pen requires an earthly hand. It will be taken care of. God be with you, Andreas. And with you, Father Thomas. Until later. Well, let's have a little wander around, I suppose. Ah, Columbine. Looks like it's coming in early. Ooh, a statue. Shrine to St. Moritz. It's ancient. Okay, that's up to the mill. Snowdrops. One of the only flowers that can bloom at this early... One of the only flowers that can bloom this early in spring at this altitude. Till! Hello there, Master Mailer. Hello, Till. Bumped into any ghosts lately? You've posted cringe, sire. Have you ever seen a nicer view? Don't get starts like this in the cities, I expect. I can't say that Nuremberg has many Roman ruins, no. Oh yes, Essex is full of them. Quite the marvels they are. I don't pay much mind to the writing on them, as I can't read Latin myself, but you might enjoy giving them a look. I didn't know that. If you do, you'll have to tell me if they match like old legends. Match the old legends I read about. Oh, what sort of called old legends? I didn't know you could read! Wow, fucking hell. Well, when Father Matthias was abbot, he would let me borrow books from the Abbey Library. Oh, that's nice of him. I think I read through half of that library before Father Gernert became abbot. I think I read through half of that library before Father Gernert became abbot. Oh, so... Ah! I just figured something out here, he says, fucking synapses connecting for a second. These are how I perceive them. So, because we had another character who was talking in a particular cursive font, and then we erased it and wrote it in a slightly in a more basic font. It began in High Gothic and it went down to something more plain. This has gone from plainer to something more elaborate because we now know he's quite literate. Interesting. He and Father Thomas are strict about which books you should read now. Oh yeah, that multitude wonder. I have no fucking room to manoeuvre. I'm fat as hell. Books should glorify God, they say, not discuss the old pagan ways. Still, the accounts of the Romans in Tassing are my favourite. That old book talked about how the Roman knight Gaius Malleus defeated the KTI, I think it was. Heavy snowfall had him caught in this very valley. Barbarians on all sides. When May sent a wolf to the night. The Roman god of war and... Oh, Mars! Wow, that is... Yeah, cursive has fucked his ability for me to read it. Instead of killing the beast, Gaius offers it a magical spring with trees covered in all sorts of fruit. Ah, this is... So this is a slight... Well, the story of the saint we had previously, this is a corruption of the original Roman legend. Mars provided the wolf and the spring, and Gaius Malleus found in Tassing after defeating the barbarians on Amaze. So what happened was the Christians took a local saint and bolted it on to the existing Roman story. Interesting. That's where all this came from. Sounds a lot like story, Brother Matthew, about St. Mary's with the Roman gods, of course. I I'm fucking Columbo. He's insatiable. He keeps going, one more thing. I hadn't thought of that. Both were snowed into this valley, weren't they? And saved near a spring. I wonder if it's the same story. Oh, I don't know about all that, Master Mailer. A lot of stories you get mixed up over the years. They might be all fable, but I enjoy the story all the same. It's nice to feel you're connected to those who came before you, even if it's only by the land you live on. Nice words, they feel the same. It's been good chatting with you, Master Mailer, but I'd better get back to work. You let me know if you find any particularly good books in that library, alright? I will. Well, until later, Till. I fucking okay, I've said repeatedly I really like this game. Whoa, fuck! Martin? Hey, Martin. Call Martin, but apologise for it later. Hey! Hey, Andres. Take care of yourself, alright? Oh no, well, he's dying. Should I get to the script? I should get to the script. Going, it would be giving me an earful of them late again. What was I saying? Yes, I've professed my love for this game so much already. Yeah, I just love how good the fucking writing is. It doesn't turn everyone into like a caricature. It adds depth to every single character. I am tremendously curious to see where this game goes because it's all just. God be with you, Andreas. He's gone with us. Are you prepared to leave even in this weather? The weather is unfortunate, but the Baron's wife, Lady Salamia, will be arriving today. Salamia! Oh, she's got cheekbones for not even date. Just in the frog with the silly fucking hat. Oh my god. Amazing. My lord intends to depart as soon as she arrives. Trying to avoid her or what? How long have they been married? 7 years now. She's a fine woman. A true lady. I was hoping to bid farewell to the Baron before he leaves. Oh, I'm sure he would appreciate that. He spoke highly of you before he went to bed. He was glad you were willing to debate him at supper, even though he's sure the Abbot will hold it against you. I just love arguing, honestly. They knew and my lord have much in common. It was the Baron's favour. Tries to turn down, gives orders to debate dinner. Okay, so we got with some shits coming back in play. Good stuff. It would. My lord bade me give you a token of his friendship in his absence. He says it's a small thing compared to a future comedic missions, but he hopes that you'll wear it with pride. Ooh, what an extraordinary pin. Please, thank the Baron for me. I'll keep it secure until I have clothing worthy of bearing it. As you wish, of course. Well, also if I just walk in there with like the Baron's fucking seal of approval on my chest, the Abbot is going to German suplex me through a table. Where's your master gone then? He went for a walk early in the morning. He didn't say when he'd be back. And he returns too. That seems odd, given the weather. Not off for him. My lord enjoys hiking in all sorts of weather. Little rain never bothered him. I can sympathise. We Swabians enjoy a good walk through nature even in such conditions. Swibbity swabe and going to the... I don't know what I'm fucking saying. He's quite an unusual man in many ways. He's a bit of a fucking weirdo, to be honest. Maybe so. I only know him as my lord for these last 7 years. That reminds me. Did you see a short, surly-looking young man in a hat on your way up this morning? Surely you don't mean me. Ah, no. He was shorter than you by 2 hands, at least. I didn't see any short, surly men. Sorry. Ah, that's a shame. Did something happen? Some of my lord's rings went missing, along with some gold. Some gulden. Gold coins used as currency of the Holy Roman Empire. Ah, florins. No need to concern yourself, though. My lord is a man of means, he won't miss them. In any case, I must finish preparing the horses. It was good talking to you, Andreas. Of course. Hope this rain lets up for you soon. God willing. Until next time. Until then. Always got to get the last fucking word in, don't you, Andreas? Anything I can steal. Anything. Can I sniff the Baron's bedsheets? No, you're a bunch of fucking killjoys, that's what. I feel like it might be worth just running down into... Yeah, no, Abbott's house is all sussed out. I'm just out of idle curiosity going to look down in the forest and see if I can run into the Baron. If not, we will skip. But it's literally just here, so I might as well give it a go. Right, I should probably just fucking leg it, but I'm going to quick poke around just in case I run into anyone else important. Nope! The place is fucking just desolate. Right. I believe I can get into the scriptorum by going along the cloister. Buckets everywhere, very nice. Where will we? Down over here. Through the kitchen. Wow, everyone's fucked off, Jesus. Out into the garden. Oh, no. Down into... No, not into the animal pens. Fuck. I thought I was smart for maybe 30 seconds. Oh, it's fucking over there. I went the wrong way. Up into the cemetery. Up and around. Wait a second, was that grave disturbed? Brother Kirkgate was disturbed recently. I fear I must have buried something here. I need to do it with this grave. I want to know what he was up to. I feel like Otto's the person who asked about this. Vogbert, let's give it a go. This is my Vogbert would be down in the animal pens, wouldn't he? Which would be quick and easy. Hello, you. I saw that. I saw that fucking that mid-animation frame. That looked tasty. No, he's not over here. Nope, not round there either. Way up over here. Nothing. Right. Oh. Pilgrim badges of St. Rates. Endress makes these. Who's Endress? Oh yeah. Very nice. Quite like the startled expression on the fucking saint's face. Right, let's get to the scriptorum and actually get my arse in gear. Up we go. Into the Bailey. Right, if I just go here for a second. Yeah, just go to Scriptorum and hopefully this will present itself. Alright lads, how's it going? Oh, this is wonderful. The rest of the abbey is soaked and there's not a drop of rain in here. Good thing the abbot had Otto replace the roof to the scriptorium in our library last month. With the calefactory next door, we can stay warm while everyone else is cold and wet. Can we in a warming room? Oh, of course. Yeah, trying to just keep the building warm. Instead of bragging around good fortune, you should think about your brothers and sisters and pray for their health and safety. Sorry, I'm doing just random accents at this point. Oh, the abbot's foresight saved a lot of our work and protected what's in the library. The town hasn't fared as well. I'm sure they'll be fine. More importantly, if they're not, I don't care. Fuck off, Guy! Brother Guy, your heart is harder than some of the stone of this floor. Harder than my fucking dick. Yeah, we have the grumpy old monk, but where's the nice one? Brother Piero? Haven't you seen him yet today? I did, before Brother Guy arrived. Brother Piero left to speak to the abbot some time ago. What? Why is Matthew ringing the bell? Can't be terse already. Pray it stop soon. Such a cacophony is an assault on my frail ears. It's not stopping. I suppose this means we're being summoned to the chapter house. God, give me strength to endure the rain. It's 50 feet, old man. You'll live. God, give me the strength to endure this man. He's got the clapbacks, no matter what else. Well, no one's here. Time to doodle dicks on Guy's work. Still not stopping. What's going on? This can't be all because of the storm. I should see what's the matter. Whoa! The fuck? The fuck was that? Well, it sounded like it came from outside. Oh shit! I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. The Baron's fucking dead? Please, Father, where is Brother Florin? Have him come quickly. Be silent, brother. Brother Florin, if you please. Why are you holding the knife? I'm sorry, Father. There's nothing to be done. He's dead. Oh, God, Marguerite. Sister Marguerite, calm yourself. Sister Gertrude, please take Sister Marguerite back into the garden. Yes, Mother Cecilia. God protect us. The Baron was a friend of the Prince Bishop of Freising. What is he so worried about? Prince Bishop? This abbey is more than one way. Its existence offends some in the church. We are far enough from Rome and Mainz that everyone forgets about us, but this could bring unwanted attention. Florian, how easy do you think you could dispose of this body? Holy fuck! Okay, hang on a second. Father Abbot, what are you saying? Why are you questioning me? Why are you wasting my precious time? Do you want to see the soldiers of the Prince Bishop march up our steps and fling your brothers and sisters out of our home? God protect us. God. Silence! Quiet! Calm yourselves, all of you. Father Abbot, Baron von Vogelsband's servant is already preparing to leave. The Baron's wife should be here in a matter of hours. This is not the time for rash decisions. Yes, you're right. Forgive me. But then, what will we do? We must send the Baron's man to the court of the Prince Bishop in Freising at once. Mother Cecilia, the Baron said the Prince Bishop's Archdeacon was in Innsbruck for the Imperial Diet. Even better, swift action will silence any whispers of impropriety on our part. Given the Baron's stature, the Archdeacon will undoubtedly come to investigate immediately. We must cooperate with him fully and pray for a speedy resolution. Yes, good. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. Brother Walshaw, please detain Brother Piero in the cellar until the Prince Bishop's man arrives. What? Brother Piero? Why? You're going through me, motherfuckers! Do not test my will, Andreas. Do not test my willy. It wasn't your will I was going to test, Father. He was caught in flagrante delicto, covered in blood with a knife in his hand. Father, do you really believe that Brother Piero is capable of such a foul deed? Yes, capable enough when motivated by anger. I had no anger against the Baron, Father Abbot. I simply came across him like this. No anger? Not even for insulting your work and forcing us to give it to Andreas? This is not a subject for debate. When the Prince Bishop's man arrives, we must not be empty-handed. He wasn't angry. Anyone who's in the scriptorium knows that. Even a guy knows that. Be quiet. This is not your affair. It's my affair if you're going to make me part of the other pair's supposed motive. I am through debating this with you. I don't give a fuck if Gurnon dislikes me. He can eat the entirety of my ass. And that is a 3-course meal with leftovers. My decision stands. Brother Ursula will detain Brother Piero in the cellar until I say otherwise. Brother Florian, please escort Andreas out of the Abbey. Andreas, do not show your face here again until tomorrow. Do you understand me? Yes. Andreas, listen to me. I sympathise with you. I don't think Piero did this either, but this isn't the time to push the abbot. I'm sure the other brothers and sisters will believe Piero is innocent as well, but the abbot is worried about the Prince Bishop's attention. I have to do something. I can't let Piero die for something he didn't do. I appreciate your passion, but if you pursue this indelicately, you could make it matters worse. Take a few hours to calm your nerves and your mind. You need to think clearly. Go to the Druckers, eat a good meal, and come back next notice. And come back at notice. It must be over at 3 p.m. We won't have much time, but tap on my window with a small stone and I'll let you in. Let me in for what? To examine the body. I have fucking training in this. Hell yeah, motherfucker, let's go. I should follow Florian's advice and go to the Druckers. Florian mandated dinner. I'm afraid I've been prescribed nibbles. Can I just fast travel? Tassing. Right, unfortunately I do just have to walk there. I'm assuming there might be events that go on as I go, so onwards! While trying to avoid fucking murder, apparently. Oh, hello, Klaus. Oh, of course, give me a second here. And, good day, Andreas. Back for the Abbey already? It's only noon. Andreas, are you alright? I'm not sure. Well, why don't you come inside and sit down for a minute? If it's not in a position, I'd appreciate a moment to rest. Not in a position at all. My friends are always welcome in my home. Besides, I could use your opinion on something. It would take my mind off the, well, trauma, let's be honest. Get up. They're all going to be like this. God damn it. And, good day, Andreas. Shall I fix you a plate? It's not too much trouble, I'd appreciate it. It'd be my pleasure. This frame has got everyone's spirits down. Hopefully a good meal can cheer you up. Hello. Hello, Berthold. How are you? Sleepy. Come back to my workshop. I'm going to do a new run of Till Eugenspiegel. It was a printing a few years ago in Strasbourg, but it was awful. It was bereft of illustrations. What do you think of these new ones? Oh, fucking look at that swag! It does slightly break up, like the tree is slightly breaking up his profile. The figures and composition are terrific, but the background is quite dense and busy. So just running this in 2 passes with the background elements in a lighter ink to help the characters stand out. Actually, yeah, that's bang on the money. That's a fine idea. I'll pass your compliments to Marie. Are these her woodcuts? They are. The drawings were mine, but she did the block cuts. I've got enough talent to draw the designs, but only she can do the woodcuts of the type. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, for which you're about to receive your bounty. Through Christ, our Lord. Amen. 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 I'm hungry. Amen. Oh, so sig. Andreas, what were the bells for at the Abbey? They were sounding for a long time. Oh, the visiting nobleman, Lawrence Rothvogel, was found murdered. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't keep that a secret, fair enough. God in heaven, he just rode by here yesterday. Yes, and it gets worse. One of the elderly brothers I work with in the scriptorium, Piero, was accused of the crime. That's awful. A murder in Kirsau. How could a monk do such a thing? I'm sorry, Andreas. The Baron seemed like an interesting man. I know he's been a patron of the Abbey for years. How did he die? Could it have been an accident? Does the abbot really believe that Brother Piero killed him? We've always spoken of him in the kindest terms. There was a lot of blood, but I'd rather not speculate about what happened. But no, I can't believe Piero did it. I can't imagine him harming anyone. I want to hear about the blood. Maybe I'm reading you too many scary stories. If it wasn't with Piero, what do you think could have done it? I did see Lucky Stonehour going into a shouting argument with Lawrence yesterday, just before I walked by your place. Lucky? What would he have to cause a shout at a nobleman? Oh, I think start with the bread. There's probably something else going on that you wouldn't know about, dear. What do you mean by that? Not want to trade gossip, but if you really want to know, talk to some of the other women in town. Oh, that man's been laying more pipe than a Roman aqueduct. Or Mother Cecilia up at the Abbey. Oh, shit, okay. Dare I ask? Nod thoughtfully. Oh, there's no need for that, Marie. Lucky is a forthright man. I'm sure if Andreas asked him, he'd tell him what the argument was about. Is that his suggestion, dear? Thank you both. That's good advice. There's something else, though. When Lawrence and I were walking through the meadow, the widow Kimirin came out of the woods and... Yes? Well, she cursed him. I'm not surprised. Attilia's late husband, Ranig, ran afoul of Lawrence on his last visit to Tassing. I don't know the details, but Ranig died just last year, and Attilia hasn't been the same since. Sosig! Just slide it all in one piece. She was always an old bitch, even before she was old. Klaus, it's enough. She had to deal with the jobs lot in life. Now she lives all alone at the edge of the woods. There's rumoured she's going to lose her property soon. I do pity her, only if she is a... bitter woman. There should be some exception in the law for her to inherit. It seems like it would be more just, yes. It wasn't always this way. I think my great-grandmother inherited this land way back when. Well, if men changed it, they can change it back. You're right, as always, my dear. Enough about Attilia. Is there anyone else you think might have done it? I don't know if he has any intent, but Prior Ferenc has been acting strangely since the day that Lawrence arrived. Perhaps an academic disagreement? Well, no, they're both avid readers, both for classics and new works. In his last visit, the Baron bought a book on astronomy for me. I know the Prior has some similar interests. But will the Prior kill someone over a simple disagreement? It's not strange as you might think. Within the world of astronomy, some have opinions they would kill for. What is an opinion for some... What is an opinion for some is testament of faith for others, and worth killing for. Now, maybe so, but I've never seen that sort of anger in Prior Ferenc. Not even when Gernot was made abbot instead of him. Afterwards, he seemed bitter, but never violent. That just doesn't seem to be part of his character. So, Lucky, the widow, and the Abbey Prior. Anyone else? There was something strange when we approached the Abbey together. Mother Cecilia was outside with some of the sisters. Mother Cecilia scowled and took the nuns inside without saying a word. Sounds like they have a history, at least. Oh, egg pasta? Let's fucking go. I do not know Mother Cecilia personally, but I've never heard anyone speak badly of her. If she has cause to dislike the Baron, I must believe she had a good reason. Well, Andreas, it sounds like there's a lot to look into. Thank you for your care. It's helped me understand how I can help Piero. You're always welcome here, Andreas. Anytime. Yeah! You're especially welcome with this one. Cool kid. Hell yeah. God be with you, Andreas. Thank you. Good until I come back, Berthold. I'll try. Ah. Again, like, writing kids in a way that feels natural. Just, it's all good. Right, the body of Lorenz Rothvogel. Looks like Steiner. He's probably working in front of his house. Widow Kimper woman is south of here, near Friend's Bow. Prior Frank is using the scriptorium, but I won't be talking to him until tomorrow. Still nothing would prevent me from talking to Mother Cecilia in the convent. If I don't tend to Brother Flores, then he'll have to do it without me. Well, physical evidence is always perishable. Testimony can also eventually cop out, but I'd much rather get a chance to actually get a look at that body first. Oh, Christ. Yeah, yeet! Andreas, this way. Dun 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 dun. There you are. I'm glad the storm didn't delay you. Now, even though I gave instructions that I was not to be disturbed, we must work quickly. Seeing a corpse up close can be unsettling for some. Hope you're up to it. I studied medicine for a while in university. We saw dead bodies. I'll be fine. Seeing a dead body is different from examining one directly. Now then, you should probably take notes as we go. They might be useful later. Ah, of course. Oh, he's just on the floor, cock out, as God intended. I'll begin by inspecting his interior, starting with the face and head. No visible wounds, no blemishes, teeth in good condition, nothing unusual. Neck, shoulders, and chest are ordinary. Need to clear some blood away to examine the torso. Yes, there it is. Puncture wound between the 6th and 7th ribs. It's fairly shallow, though. I estimated it generated only about an inch. It likely came from his own hand. Wait. I love how that is a thing I can be really pedantic about if I want to. Wait, he lit on himself? How can you tell? From the angle and the depth of the strike, it's as if he was holding it in his right hand as he fell on his side. You must know that I was not always a monk. I was a mercenary for 10 long years in Poland. My familiarity with wounds comes from my times on the battlefield. I'm no true surgeon, but I am the closest Kirsau has. Fucking CSI Abbott over here. Oh, you must have fought in Moldavia against the Ottomans then. I can't imagine what that must have been like. I wonder what he thinks about his time as a mercenary. If he took his vows afterwards. Probably doesn't want to talk about it. Can't imagine what it must have been like. I wouldn't wish war on anyone, but it did instill me with some knowledge of the ways of life and death. Hopefully it will bring some clarity to the matter at hand. He must have some other wound that issued forth all the blood we found him in. Right, let me just get a hand up his arse. This surely must mean that Brother Piero was innocent. It means it's incredibly unlikely that Brother Piero stabbed the Baron, but it doesn't explain what actually killed the man. Brother Piero never should have picked up that knife. I'm sure the appearance of guilt never even crossed his mind. Now then, let's move on. Cock, 8.5 inches. Nice. Well, there is a sore on his sex. Oh god, he has actually got the fucking clap. Just second up. Nice cock. Probably from the French disease. I doubt it had anything to do with this murder. The French disease soldiers were seen in the brothels of Naples? Yes. How do you know of it? Well, you discussed it at university. Ah, yes, it's spread rapidly, even north of the Alps. The treatment is dire as it involves heavy mercury consumption. Anyway, it seems the Baron was not the most faithful husband, not uncommon among the nobility. I'd expect a monk to be more shocked by this. I spent many years as a mercenary. Sex and death are common companions in that world. Besides, sex isn't all that rare, even in an abbey. Continue. Between the brothers? It's not relevant to our examination, Andreas. Let's continue. Moving swiftly on. Other than a few blisters on the feet from what I assume are new shoes, there's nothing wrong with his legs. Andreas, can you help me turn him over? Of course. There's a slight irregularity in his spine, possibly from an old injury. I don't think it has anything to do with how he died, though. I understand the Baron enjoyed hiking in the wilderness. Those beautiful places are often the most difficult to reach. It's easy to get injured if you're not careful, especially if you're in a truly wild and remote place. It seems like a silly thing to risk your life for, but I'm not one to talk. Whatever the reason, it didn't contribute to his death. Here it is. Rather dramatic head wound. The dark hair and blood make it difficult to see, but it's quite bad. In my experience, I've never seen someone walk away from a head wound of this severity. I imagine the force of the impact would have to be quite great to crack the skull. Quite right. I see your medical training was not forgotten. I lack the benefit of university study, but the battlefields of Poland and Lithuania did provide an education of sorts. I wish I finished my degree. I could be of more use to you now. There's no need to despair. Many hands would make more work in this instance. The wound looks like it was caused by a single powerful blow from a blunt object, probably no more than 4 or 5 inches across. How can you tell? The skull is cracked in a single spot and there's a clear impression in the skin around it. It would take extraordinary precision to hit the same spot twice unless the Baron were already dead. It's likely he didn't die immediately. How long could he have survived for? I've seen similar injuries in battle. The victims don't last more than a few minutes, but it's an agonizing death. Even so, he couldn't have wandered far from where the blow was first struck. So he may not have been attacked in the chapter house. He was either attacked in the chapter house or someplace in the immediate area. What about the big garden? It's possible, but an incredible risk. The abbot's house looks out directly on the garden. Anyway, whatever killed the Baron was a blunt instrument of considerable heft. The part that impacted him was likely a little smaller than a fist. Whoever got the jump on him, that's the way to do it. Blow to the head, unaware. Unfortunately, I have to agree with you. I suppose that he was struck, drew his knife to defend himself, and fell on it before Brother Piero discovered him. So, I believe we've discovered 2 important things. Piero didn't stab the Baron. Even if he had, that isn't what killed him. Indeed, though it may take more to convince the Archdeacon of Brother Piero's innocence. And we also know that the Baron was killed by a blow to the head from a heavy, blunt object. Now you just need to find what caused the blow and learn who struck it. Oh, there is one other item of interest. I found it in the Baron's jacket, but I didn't want to open it without you. A note of some kind. I trust you to open it more carefully than I would. Ooh. Das Mädchen, das stach in die Klösterchen mit ihrem Matern Kapitelhaus. The girl who died and the innocent with her. Martin's chapter. The girl? What girl? And what innocent? So one of the nuns? It's been years since any of the nuns have died. Perhaps Mother Cecilia would remember. Can you tell who wrote it? They're not in Italian, I can tell you that. Italian scribes use humanist script. This is a highly refined Gothic hand. As good as Adok and Gaia, I don't think they could replicate this. What? Really? If not them, who? Well, I intend to find out. I wish you good luck finding the answer. Now, I'm sorry to rush you, but I must ask you to leave. Every minute you stay here is an additional... Fuck. Brother Florian, could you open up? It's Werner Stoltz, the physician from Tassing. Yes, I'm in the middle of something. Could you return after supper? Afraid I can't wait. Father Gurnett asked me to examine the Baron's body. Alright, just give me a moment. Andreas, I need you to hide yourself. Of course. Oh, look at this prissy bitch. Ah, Dr. Stotz. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Now, what did you need? The abbot wanted me to examine the Baron's body before his wife arrives. It seems unnecessary at this point, as I've just completed my own examination. Well then, what's the harm in letting me take a look? Dr. Stoltz, with all respect, I've finished. The cause of death is clear. If you had arrived an hour ago, I would have had no problem with your assistance. Assistance? I'm a university-trained physician. I can examine a corpse on my own without the help of a battlefield sawbones. Oh ho ho! Fuck you! Regardless of your opinions regarding my abilities, the examination is finished. If you insist on inspecting the body anyway, I must insist that the abbot tells me himself. What? Making me bring the abbot here is a waste of time. So is performing an examination on this corpse immediately after one was just completed. Idiotic. I'll return with Father Gurnett presently. Stealth maintained. That was close. Now, quickly, leave through the cloister before they return. Of course. Thank you, Brother Florian. Think nothing of it. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then. Whew. One day, 19 hours remain. Until what exactly? I shall find someone to eat with. I can't get that note out of my head. The girl who died and the innocent with her. What could it mean? And who wrote it? Right, we got a bunch of stuff to look at. I'm going to call it here because I've probably been editing the shouting out, but the people I live next to are indulging in parenting by volume rather than actual emotion. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and when we return, we'll look deeper into this mystery, and hopefully no one else will die. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.